The Astros were all over the Rays pitcher Glasnow last night. All over him in the first inning. This one's brought to you by The Sports Letter, and it's going to be a bit of a longer video because we got a lot to talk about. This is what happened. You see his glove level? These are two different pitches. It's where he rests his glove. That's what was going on. So if we go even further, look. One is above the letters. One is below the letters. Above, fastball. Below, curveball. The Astros must have known this may happen going in and been on the lookout for it. The rest of the delivery is the same. It's just all where he rests. So this is the first pitch of the game, and it's kind of a middler area. I mean, I would guess curveball knowing what we know, but it's actually a fastball. So there's some exceptions. It wasn't always, exactly, and there's sometimes where he's in the middle. This one is lower again, but then look, it gets high. Springer sees that all over the fastball. So this had to be something the Astros were like, hey, be on the lookout for this. Altuve's up, and this is the first pitch, and that's low. The glove's at the letters below it. That's a curveball. Altuve doesn't really like curveballs. He likes fastballs, so he just takes that one. The next pitch Altuve gets, look at that. Above the letters on his chest, Altuve knows, all right, this is a fastball. I love fastballs. Bam, 98. I don't care. Gonna hammer it. All over. Altuve looks at the dugout and says, yep, he's doing it. It's on. Yeah, it's going on. Be on the lookout for it. Now, this Bregman at bat is the biggest example. Because look at this. That's a curveball. The glove is down. And look at Bregman spit all over this curveball. No interest. Knew it was coming. No thank you. Next pitch, he knew a fastball was coming and he tried to jump it. He couldn't. He says, you know what? This next one's a curveball. I can tell by his glove. And I think maybe hitting the curve is going to be easier than hitting the 98 mile per hour fastball. So he takes this curveball and he's all over it and smokes it to right center. Now, let's see. Alvarez was up. Alvarez, the glove was never very high or very low. He was in a middler area. He grounds out. But now Gurriel's up, and that's a fastball, right? It was above the letters. He takes. Next pitch, so low, so dramatically low that he knows this is a curveball, and he's amped up for it. Bam. Another base hit. Another run. And this is where things got interesting. You see Bregman say, if it's down, it's a curveball. If it's up, it's a fastball. Tells Correa that. And now I don't know what happened here, but Glasnow said, yeah, I was tipping my pitches. And after all that, I was getting a little nervous. And you can see in his face, he's like, what the fuck is going on? Correa must have been hunting a curveball because he takes fastball again. He's in an 0-2 count, ready for the curveball, but it's a bad pitch. So he just takes it. Now he's got to protect because he's got 2 strikes on him. And then he gets the curveball. So it wasn't always dramatically they knew what was coming, but sometimes they did. And that's enough to score 4 runs in an inning when you know what's coming. Reddick got all fastballs, but the glove was kind of in a middler area for him. Like that one, little high, little low, nothing drastic. Yeah, so there you go. That's basically what happened. Glasnow was tipping his pitches. It's all had to do with where his glove sat. This is pretty obvious. If you are looking out for this, this is really obvious. Sometimes they tip pitches and you still can't even figure it out, but someone can see it and you can't. This one, I mean, once you know to look for this, I think everyone can see it. It's a bad time. It was brought to you by The Sports Letter. Sign up at thesportsletter.com or click the link below and you will have the latest headlights. That's headlines and highlights mixed up. So you'll have the headlights in your inbox every morning. You'll know everything you need to know about sports. Sign up at The Sports Letter.